What's up everybody, welcome back to this quick little tutorial. So let's say you have a pretty cool looking sci-fi weapon and you want to project the ammo count on the weapon itself, but you really don't have any clue how to do it with FX or particles like me. So I'm going to show you how you can do it with a widget. So let's get into it. First we need to create a widget. It's going to be user interface widget blueprint, and I'm going to call this ammo counter widget blueprint. So first we can completely get rid of the canvas panel, and then we're going to drag in some text over here. And first let me rename it, so that's going to be our ammo count. And we're going to make sure that it's a variable on the top right over here, enable is variable. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a different font to make it look a little bit better, maybe give it a different color. And then I'm going to set this to 0 right now, so it's a little bit better sized from what it's going to be later. Then let's create a graph, and I'm going to create a custom event, and that's going to be update ammo count. And we're going to give that one input, and that's going to be the ammo count, and that's an integer. So now we can simply drag in the ammo count variable and set the text over here, so set text. And we're gonna plug them in directly to the event node, and that should work fine. So we're done for our widget blueprint, and now we need to create a socket on the weapon mesh. So we're gonna attach the widget to that. So this is the weapon mesh that I'm using right now. And I'm going to project it onto the stock somewhere. So I'm going to go to my grip bone and add a socket. So let's rename it. This is my ammo counter socket. And now I'm going to put it in the correct position. So let me see. It's going to point in the direction of the red line over here. So the red axis pretty much. So I'm going to turn it around 180 degrees and tilt it over. So I think it should be facing up like this, if I'm correct. So let's put it somewhere over here, maybe a little bit more further back, so something like this. And let's save and close this down. So now we can go to our first person character blueprint, and I'm going to add a widget to our weapon. So select your weapon mesh and then add component and look for the widget component. And now on the right side we can select our ammo counter widget blueprint, and now we need to make sure it's properly aligned, but I got the scene capture component in the way over here, so let me get rid of that. So let me see, with the widget selected, we're gonna add it to our parent socket, so that's the ammo counter socket over here. And then I'm gonna enable draw at desired size. So it's pretty much in the correct position, and now all I want to do is scale it down a lot, so probably 0.1 maybe, 0.08, so something like this. So let's see how this looks. Where's my viewport? That could work. So now that we have that in place, I'm going to go to the event graph, and first of all let's go to begin play over here. So I'm going to do this for the local player, that's fine. I'm going to drag in the widget component, and from here I'm going to say get widget, and I'm going to select the get user widget object, and from this I'm going to cast it to our ammo counter. So now we have our ammo counter widget, and we can update the ammo. So let's promote this to a variable, and this is our ammo counter widget blueprint. So at the start of the game, let's update the ammo so it matches. So update ammo and plug in your clip count. And then when you fire the weapon, you want to update it as well, obviously. So I'm going to go to the end of my fire weapon event and simply drag in the ammo counter and update my ammo again. And now everything should work. So if I'm gonna check this out. So there we have it. We have our ammo projected on our gun. Pretty simple and fast. And if you know your way around widgets, you can make it look a little bit better probably. So different materials, different fonts, stuff like that. You can use outlines or whatever, so play around with it. But these are the basics. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video or you think you might have learned something, please consider leaving a like. I'll be back for more.